13 months since you started a game. It was March 6, 2020 against Auburn, and the first home start in a while for you, and 6+ innings. How good it feel to go out there and get some quick innings, quick outs, and pitch deep into a game.
Yeah, it felt good to be back in a routine. That's for sure. I like starting and just like getting back to like what I used to do. And it's like, okay, this is just another day. Just got to go out there and do what I've been doing. It's been a while since I'd started, and just trying to kind of remember what I had to do to get ready, and just go out there and go. Our defense has been playing phenomenal, so it's like that's an easy way to like get back into the groove of things. Throwing is like I gotta trust guys behind us. We got an amazing defense out there, so it was easy to commit to myself to just going back and throwing strikes.
Coach Jackson was saying, like, you and Coach Williams spent a good bit of time after the TCU series going over things. What did you guys go over, to whether it be mechanics, location, the type of pitches you're throwing, so that way you could be in a position today where you're taking advantage of these aggressive Virginia Tech hitters and getting them to make contact on early pitches low in the zone to get some ground ball outs and get you out of innings quickly?
Yeah, the biggest focus was not trying to do too much with what I have, and I know I've got stuff that runs and dives, so it's like why am I pushing things at the top of the zone if I got stuff that goes down? So I kind of already knew that, but it's just I was kind of getting away from myself, and as soon as we figured that out, we spent a couple weeks and just pounding low, and next thing you know, it's Duke, and now just back-to-back outings of pounding low, and again letting the defense work. That's the key to throwing low in the zone with sinkers and letting them hit it. Is just trust the defense, trust your infield, let them play.
When did you know during this outing that you were going to be able to go deep into this? Because honestly, no one knew how long you were able to you would be able to go against this lineup. But did you have an inkling at any point during this game that something special was going on with this outing?
I would say it was a similar feeling to like Duke, where I felt like I wasn't trying to do a lot, because my first two outings I felt like I was trying to get behind some balls and throw some velo. And as soon as I realized, like in the second, third inning, it was like, okay, I'm not putting much effort behind most of these. Like this is like I feel like I'm just flipping it in there. Is what I told a couple of my guys in the dugout. I was like, I'm flipping them in there. I think I could keep going. So. Yeah.
And which pitches were working well for you tonight?
The fastball. My fastball. I guess it's a sinker. It just dives. It dives off the floor. So as long as I can keep it low, it's gonna play. So that's the only goal. Is just keep it low, fastball low. I didn't have my curveball for a little while. I think I threw 4 of them in a row that were just like they were out and down, and then finally got one for a strikeout to end that inning. And but really it was just fastball, changeup, but mainly fastball. A lot of fastballs.
That 7th inning, you went back out there. Was it just stuff just got elevated and you weren't able to spit down as much?
Yep. I was it didn't help. I think I fell behind one of the guys, but then most of the hits are just like I'm missing by 6 inches up. I'm throwing where I need to, but I'm elevating it, and that's the same thing that got me in trouble at Campbell and TCU, and I knew that. I was trying to get myself back down, and it is what it is.
But for your first start in a Liberty uniform, could you have scripted to go any better to hold the nation's number 12 ranked team to one hit through 6 innings and give yourself such a chance to win?
No, I don't think so. It was a good way for me to get back into things. I'm thinking for sure. It was just like finally, we're back into it. Let's go. And especially I think just with our offense and defense, the way that they've been hitting and playing, it's like there's no way to go out there and pitch without feeling confident in the guys behind you. It's like I come in after a quick inning, I'm feeling good, and the next thing you know, I look up and we're all cheering again because we scored 2 more runs. So it's like it's really easy to have the confidence in yourself and get back out there, and it feels good to be back.
Dylan, when we were speaking with Coach Jackson earlier, he was talking about how Coach Williams really was pushing for you to start for this game. How good does it feel to have that support and not only just get the opportunity, but be able to take advantage of the opportunity?
Yeah, I think they've always had a lot of trust in me and confidence in me. It's just kind of like we knew what the problems were. We needed to make some tweaks, and it was just a matter of time. I felt like, and I was excited for it. I was amped for it. I was probably a little more nervous than I would have liked to been, but I was amped, and I think just knowing that they have always been confident in me, it feels great. I always think they've been behind me for sure.
That's awesome. How will you use this great game to be able to step towards more great games throughout the rest of the season?
I think it's just another example of like proving to myself that if I can do what I think I should be doing with my fastball, which is staying down, and especially the lefties getting low and away, if I keep doing that, that's a prime example of it works. So I think that's just the key, is knowing that that's what happens when you do what you need to do and what you've been practicing. So That's the main thing.
Great.